back to this right here. Okay. Now this is different. We're only given that P and W are parallel. What does this mean? That means that I can work down. I can go down. I cannot go across because we do not know those lines are parallel. Okay, we can work down, we cannot work across. What we're going to do is we're going to prove parallel. So you've got one fill in the blank proof here. So I'm going to start with P parallel to W. Okay, that's given. So angle 1 is congruent to what angle going down? 9. What's that reason? If lines parallel, corresponding angles congruent. Are we given parallel lines? Yes. So we go with this form of it. Now, I'm going to rewrite this part of the given. That's given, all right? That is given. Yeah, you have a fill in the proof.
So why are we going back and doing if lines?
Because that's what we have to do.
So there's no math that we actually have to do?
Not on this.
I thought number 3 is transitive.
Okay. Well, I had to put these together to get transitive, so I'm going to do that on 4. So we know 9's congruent to 1, 11's congruent to 1, which means 9 must be congruent to angle 11. And that is transitive. Now, we want to prove, all right, we want to prove these two lines are parallel. Look what happens. If I now look at 9 and if I look at 11, do I have them congruent? What kind of angles are those? Okay, which lines are parallel on this F? The F. So F is now parallel to K. Why? Because if corresponding angles congruent, then lines are parallel. So what I want to do is I want to show you I stated congruence. The then part, the then, must be what must match. The then must match the statement. Over here, I have stated parallel. The then part must match, not the if part. You see, the if part is referring to the fact that those corresponding angles were equal. We had to get these two angles congruent so we could say those lines are parallel because we were not given those. That's why we're using both in the same proof. No, we can't do 9 congruent to 11 because we were not given those parallel. Okay, yesterday you were not given this. You were given P parallel to W, F parallel to K. Today we're not given that. We're only given one parallel. We are now done. 2.